Never nag, never complain, never collapse into emotion. Because every time you complain, you make the problem bigger. And every time you nag, you shrink your authority. A leader does not add noise to chaos. A leader creates direction inside of it. So ask yourself, are you reacting or are you guiding? Complaining is emotional leakage. Nagging is leadership failure. When things go wrong, most people do three things. They panic, they blame, or they repeat themselves. And what happens? The room feels smaller, the pressure feels heavier, the problem feels permanent. Emotion spreads faster than solutions. A leader must be calm when others shake, clear when others are confused, and firm when others are folding. Because people don't follow words, they follow posture. When things get difficult, remember this. Observe without emotion, decide with clarity, and act with direction. No drama, no lectures, no whining. Just movement. Leadership is not volume. Leadership is velocity. When things go wrong, use this framework. Calm, C-A-L-M. C, control your state. If you lose control, you lose the room. Slow your voice, steady your breath, square your shoulders. Your calm becomes their calm. A, acknowledge without blame. Don't say this always happens because of you. Say here's what's happening, here's what we're going to fix. No shame, no sarcasm, only clarity. L, lead with action. Instead of saying, why didn't this get done? Say, I'll take this part, you take that part, we move from here. Action silences excuses. M, model the behavior. If you want discipline, be disciplined. If you want effort, show effort. If you want calm, become calm. Because people imitate energy before they obey instructions. Mandela faced chaos, anger, and division. He could have complained, he could have blamed, he could have demanded revenge. Instead, he chose restraint, symbolism, and direction. He wore the jersey of his former enemy's team. He spoke unity when others spoke rage. He embodied calm when the nation shook. This was not softness, it was strategy. By controlling his emotions, he controlled the moment. That is leadership psychology. He who governs himself governs others. So let's take some examples in real life. At work, if the project fails, the team will panic. Weak leaders will say, this is unacceptable, why is no one doing their job? A strong leader will say, here's the problem, here's the fix, let's move. One creates fear, one creates focus. In family, something goes wrong at home. Nagging says, you never listen, this always happens. Leadership says, let's reset, I've got this part, you take that part. Order replaces argument. In crisis, car breaks down, flight is missed, plan collapses. Complaining multiplies stress. Direction dissolves stress. People don't need emotion, they need instruction. You don't force people to follow, you induce them through certainty, structure, and speed. Confusion creates rebellion. Clarity creates compliance. A leader doesn't shout, do better. A leader says, follow me. Remember, calm is contagious. Action creates trust. Example builds authority. Nagging is just going to erode respect, whereas direction earns it. If you complain, you sound weak. If you nag, you sound small. If you lead, you sound certain. The world does not reward noise, it rewards command. Never nag, never complain, never collapse. When things fall apart, you become the structure. So ask yourself, are you adding pressure or are you creating purpose? Because real leaders don't talk about problems. They turn problems into paths. Calm is power, direction is dominance, and example is authority. Do not be deceived, young king.